The scene was set, the ribbons were tied and ready to be cut. The balloons adorned the house, and the homeowner, Apolinaria Choc, walked about anxiously, awaiting the moment when she would receive the keys to her new home.
I excited, right? But I never expect this. If I will be the one.
Okay.
Yes.
How so?
Well, I don't know. I thanks to my area rep that he the one where he come in to me and asked that I need a help.
But Chuck never received the keys to her new house. Port Loyola area representative Gilroy Usher explained to the media that there seemed to have been a communication breakdown of sorts.
I do not know the chain of command that was followed to say that the handing over ceremony was cancelled. I just called and he told me that the information was conveyed to someone for me. I do not know if that was a slip down or so, but up to when I left from my house, up to when I text you this morning, I hadn't received anything that the ceremony was cancelled.
My understanding from his daughter this morning, because I called his daughter, I asked her what happened, and his daughter explained to me that someone called them and told them that the ceremony was to continue. And I thought, honestly, that it was from my ministry somebody called. So I immediately rechecked that. And then she informed me it was nobody from my ministry. It was her uncle. Her uncle can't set a handing over. We set a handing over because we have to have a certain quality. Yes. So all this snafu is out of Minister Usher's camp.
According to the Ministry of Infrastructure, Development and Housing's Public Relations and Publicity Manager, Marisa Alamia, the area representative's office was notified of the postponement well in advance, and even though he was out of the country, Gilroy Usher Sr. was also notified.
He asked me to go and do a final inspection on the house so that we could decide whether or not we could go ahead with the handover. When I did the final inspection, I informed Minister Usher's team, since he was out of the country, that we would not be able to do that handover because the house was not up to standard. Some paint that was not done properly. We had, minor switches that were not properly placed. No, not technical issues.
Alamia said the ministry got in touch with the contractor, who happened to be the second of two that the area representative had recommended to build the house. But he had more pressing commitments at Usher's residence.
He could not rectify the problems that we had found because he was painting and doing some work on Minister Usher's house. And so he was unable to stop what he was doing to come and finish the work, so that maybe we could have handed it over this morning, because it's works that could have been done.
When last we checked with Alamia about the handing over, she informed that the contractor's contract has been terminated and that the ministry's personnel will rectify the minor faults that were identified. She said a new tentative date has been set for Apolinaria Choc to receive her house keys on December 29th. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.